So we've got a bit of catching up to do with the particular units and um, the lack of doing chapter 11 and 10 on stream. So Alir is still paired with Edelgard. However, their bond level now is 20, which is the max. She has avoidance 20 from Marth, who, due to certain events in the story, is no longer available. And she has dual assist from Lucina, making her technically a backup unit. Basically what that means is she will do chain attacks if she's close enough. Lapis is now she's been a thief for a while, but she now has the steel dagger, which is her only move. Adaptability is from Hector, and healing light is from Micaiah, same situation as Marth. She's no longer available because of story events. And she is paired with Lucina, who, after losing others, including Marth and Micaiah, you gain Lucina, who is almost identical to Marth in the Smash Brothers realm, but in the Fire Emblem game, she is quite different. Vander is paired with Tiki now, which turns him into a dragon. He has advance from, I think, Roy, who is in the same boat as Micaiah and Marth. Forgot the names there for a second. And he is in the hero class, which he is usually a paladin, which is a cavalry unit. Diamant is paired with Hector, another one of many DLC emblems. Well, not many, but 9, 8, I want to say. And he hasn't had a lot of training, but he's got perceptive from Marth, which I've already explained, and lineage from Edelgard, which I don't lose. And then, as you can see in his extra skills, he has adaptability, which is directly linked to Hector. Like, Lapis has adaptability because she inherited it from Hector. And then Alir has dual assist, which she inherited from Lucina. Zelkov is a new member after Chapter 11. And he has lineage from Edelgard, adaptability from Hector. And he's a thief, which is his standard class. Kagetsu, I want to say is how you say his name, is paired with Lin, who you get during the retreat mission of Chapter 11. And he has, I don't know how to say that skill on his, but he's got, those must be Lin's personal skills. Speed Taker will come up again, but he's got dual assist from Lucina, same as Alir. Fram is the mate. Practically, she's supposed to be an attacker with her martial master class, but I wanted to make her a dedicated healer. So she has all the staves, which are, for Pokemon enthusiasts and terminology, they are potions. Heal would be the standard potion. Mend would be the super potion. Psychic would be the max potion. Restore would be the full heal. Rewarp is doesn't have a Pokemon equivalent, but it forces a nearby not a nearby, but one that's within like 5-6 tiles, I guess, because technically it's a chessboard, to be warped, for her to be warped to them. Wait, I have that backwards. For them to be warped to her for safety. And then that staff on the bottom, the 6th slot, is Veronica's main staff. Amber has been reclassed as a paladin because I took Vander off that role, so I need someone that can be a cavalry unit, which basically a cavalry unit that can also hit physically. I will explain my reasoning for that, and he has adaptability from Hector. Yunaka is a thief. That's her main class when you meet her. She has adaptability from Hector and Vantage from Leaf, who is in the same boat as Marth, Micaiah, and Roy. You lose a lot on Chapter 10. Lewis, I don't know how to say his name, is a Lance Cavalry, another one similar to Amber. He has avoidance plus 10 from Marth, and adaptability from Hector. Ivy, you meet her in her base class, but I had a Master Seal, which means I was able to upgrade her class. I made a post about it. She has adaptability from Hector. If you want, I can go make like a short video explaining the different, like, the best I can, the different skills that are inherited. I can explain adaptability so it's not confusing people. If a unit is hit by a magic move, it gains +1 in resistance for each hit it's taken. Might be +1 or 2. Can't remember. But if it's hit with a physical, with a spear or a physical weapon, it gains +1 or 2 in defense instead. And it lasts the whole entire battle unless activated again. It maxes out, I think, 15, I believe. Might only be 10. Citrine is one of my favorite units. She is a magician, technically, but I also made her a knight so she's more mobile. And now, here's another fun fact. Headlong Rush, the first move, is from Sigurd, which, due to story event, I lost him also. Lineage is from Edelgard. Dinner is ready. Etier has had her class upgraded from regular archer to sniper now, which is technically just a more powerful archer. She has lineage from Edelgard and adaptability. I probably should explain what lineage does. Lineage does 1.2 experience gain, so it's the base experience plus 20% of the normal experience you would get in a battle. Anna has lineage, and she's usually an axe fighter, but I made her an axe cavalier. I will eventually give her adaptability, but I don't have enough SP. Well, she hasn't gained enough XP during battles, and doesn't have enough of a bond limit with Hector. I will not explain him right now because I'm still working on the rest of these units. I'll just show you the units for now. Oh, except for him. Klain is a sword fighter. He's usually a magician like Citrine, but he's got perceptive and avoidance plus 10, both of them from Marth, who I've already explained. And then Jade has had absolutely no training. I do not like armored units, so I might change her class. If you have any ideas, I will probably post this recording as a live replay like I've been doing. So if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments, please. Anything, I'll respond basically if you think of a class, and I will respond and see if I can come up with a class that is, if it's not in the game, I'll try to come up with a class similar to the one you said. And then for the emblem cases, I'll just do Alair for now. So just focus on the right side, the one that has like the swirling blue stuff. So the newest members are Lynn, the emblem, the Lady of the Plains, Lucina, the emblem of awakening, and Tiki, Hector, Edelgard, who is paired currently with Alair, and Veronica is all from the DLC, aka the Divine Paralogs, which are a separate map that open up after the third mission. And I'm slowly going through those before anything else happens in the story. So before I do chapter 12, I'm going to do probably all the Divine Paralogs, and then so that I can gain the bracelets, which instead of the emblem rings, I'll explain it. If you look at the swirling jewelry in the middle, Lucina and Lynn both have a ring, but Tiki, Hector, Edelgard, and Veronica have bracelets instead. Veronica is a fun case. She's from not like a mainline game. She's from Fire Emblem, I think, Heroes, which is a mobile game that has been since discontinued, which means she's the sole survivor of the a game that ended 2021, I think. Well, the updates ended for the game, but you can still play the game. And that's it for this live. I just wanted to do a real quick update.